Hey everyone, it's Miss Garza. If you didn't already know it, I'm a seventh grade English teacher and I'm here to do a book chat. So, this is a book chat about Legend from Marie Glue, and let's get into it. Okay, so this book is about two different characters. It's about Day and June. Day is like your modern day Aladdin, he's always on the run from the Republic. Before I get into more about him, let me just tell you that the Republic is basically America, but in the future, and it's just a little subsection of America. It's not all of it, but it is the major governing body. So if you guys like dystopian things like that, this is definitely right up your alley. That's exactly what we're talking about. So Day, he's like Aladdin. Everyone in the society has to take a test at the age of 10, and Day failed his test pretty badly. So at the age of 10, when he failed, he was supposed to be sent to a labor camp, and things changed and he ended up escaping. And ever since then, he's kind of been on the run from the Republic slash trying to ruin their plans. And then on the other hand, you've got June. June is the perfect star child of the Republic. They love this girl. Why? Because she passed her test with a perfect score. And she's the only child to ever have passed their test with that score. She's bright, she's funny, she's witty. She doesn't really care a lot about the rules. The only thing she really cares about is her brother, Mateus. So their worlds end up actually clashing and sort of colliding in the middle of the book, and that's really where we get our plot from. So one day, Day is he's breaking into a hospital for reasons that I won't tell you because that's a spoiler. He's breaking into a hospital and he ends up meeting June's brother, and in that meeting, it kind of sets off the series of events. And June then has to go after Day, and when they're going after, so June is going after Day. She's trying to capture him and bring him back to the Republic and serve justice. And then she really realizes what's going on in the Republic when she's on the outside, and that's really the center of the plot. And you'll see in my next slide, I ask who is the cat and who is the mouse because they kind of go back and forth. You kind of can't decide really who's the good person and who's the bad person. Is it Day because he's a vigilante or he's kind of outside the law, or is it June because she's working for the Republic and maybe the Republic aren't the best kind of people? As you remember, it's a dystopian society, and that's what this book is about. So when June has to track down Day, one is going to prevail and one will not, and so you have to decide really who's gonna come out on top and what's really going to happen. It's a fantastic book. It leaves you on the best kind of cliffhanger at the end. You're always waiting to know what happens next. Um, June, I think, is so funny, and I think she's really smart. She's really observant. I think I really like that. She makes me feel like when I read her chapter, I feel like a detective. And then Day, on the other hand, he's really quick. He's really agile. He's also kind of funny. They've got these really outstanding characters, and they kind of just switch off from chapter to chapter. So it's one chapter will be Day, the next will be June, and it goes back and forth. And that makes for some really amazing, like climactic moments because one character will leave you with like a gut feeling of that you can't live without knowing what happens next, and then the next character will pick it up, and you kind of have to wait it out and see, and it makes a really great book and a really great read. This book is just over 300 pages. I think it stops at 303, and even in the back of my copy, it has some pages from the next book in the trilogy. It is a trilogy. The next book is Prodigy, and the next one after that is Champion. You can see it there. It's on the back. Entertainment Weekly has called it smart and sharp and a fast-paced book, and that is exactly what this book is. It's fantastic. It's super fast. And once I started reading it, I could not put it down. I see why it has sold many copies. If you want to find out more about this book, it's going to be at my website, and that is msgarzasela at weebly.com. So I know that was a lot, but it's Mrs. Garza or Miss Garza's ela.weebly.com. You'll find my blog post on there, and I will post a link from his to my webpage blog, and then from my blog to this. It'll go back and forth. If you ever need anything at all, just leave a comment below, and I'll try and answer. You guys have a great day, and I hope you read this book. Remember, reading inspires.